Hello, welcome back. We have a new video. This is too tight. We have a new video, and I'm really excited for this one. But before we jump into it, I do want to just say, take a quick second and say thank you for all you guys. This is the first time I've done daily uploading in a while, in a long time. And the response has just been so positive, and it seems like people are really enjoying the content and really enjoying the Sword and Shield content. And yeah, I'm very grateful for all the support, all the nice comments. It seems like there are some new people to the channel who are new to my content, so thank you for being here. Welcome. And yeah, to everyone who's been watching, whether you're new or you've been watching for a while, I really just want to say thank you, because this is the most my channel has grown since 2017, basically since Sun and Moon, and so it's been really exciting for me, because for like my goal with YouTube is to hit 100,000 subscribers, and for a while it's felt out of reach, but this is kind of the first time in a while that I feel like it might be possible. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you guys. Yeah, but yeah, let's jump into the video. I've got it here. Oh, okay, so I went suit shopping yesterday, and I got a new suit, and it's not the worst thing ever. So if this video gets 5,000 likes, I will wear it for the next video I record. But I don't really like wearing suits, which is why it's an unrealistic goal, but if you guys want it, you can make it happen. Anyway, let's jump into the video. Okay, today's video is Pokemon that should have gotten moves but didn't. Top 10 Pokemon that should get certain moves but don't. There's a couple double ups on there as well. It's not all like one Pokemon for each one, because there's a couple that make sense to. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Number 10. These guys. Blastoise and Torterra. Blastoise is, I believe, the shellfish Pokemon. Let's check that really quickly. I'm almost positive Blastoise is the shellfish Pokemon. Torterra has a shell on its back. These guys do not get Shell Smash. These are shell-related Pokemon. From a competitive standpoint, I understand it. Like, the lower numbers on this list, I understand, like, why they don't get the moves that I think they should get based on design. Because Blastoise, the Shell Smash, would be really powerful. Would be a little bit too powerful, I think, truth be told. Especially when you consider Mega Blastoise. Torterra has really good offensive options. In singles, it seems like it would be really threatening. Wood Hammer and Earthquake, and you could even run Giga Drain if you wanted as well. You could run, it gets Rock Move. So, on the one hand, I get it. On the other hand, these are two very prominent shell Pokemon. You can see the shell, and they don't get Shell Smash. So, I thought that was a little bit ridiculous. Number 9, again, from a competitive standpoint, I get it. It's Snorlax. Doesn't get Slack Off. Snorlax, the lazy Pokemon, does not get Slack Off. And it would be very bad for everybody if Snorlax got Slack Off. So, on the one hand, I get it, right? Snorlax known for being one of the bulkiest Pokemon, and its recovery is normally either Rest and Sleep Talk, or just raw rest, or in Generation 7, it started running Gluttony with a 50% berry and Recycle. So, Snorlax, I get it, right? Like, if it got Slack Off, it would probably be, it's already one of the best Pokemon in VGC, or it's been, yeah, probably one of the best Pokemon in Generation 7. It's up there with, like, Incineroar. And in singles, it would probably be a lot more threatening as well if it got Slack Off, because you can only target it with one Pokemon per turn, so, and it's so naturally bulky, so I understand it, and I don't necessarily think that, like, from a competitive standpoint, it would be good for anybody if this thing got Slack Off, but from a design standpoint, you've got to wonder, right? Like, it's so lazy. It's like it's like the iconic lazy Pokemon, so, yeah. We're a little bit past the ones that I think are, like, understandable from a competitive standpoint. Now it gets a little bit more questionable. So number 8, Ferrothorn does not get Spiky Shield. Ferrothorn, the Peapod Pokemon or whatever, the Thorn Pod Pokemon, known for being spiky. I believe actually Ferrothorn's signature ability at the time, maybe still, is Iron Barbs, meaning if you make contact with it, you take a little bit of damage, which is the exact same effect as Spiky Shield. Ferrothorn, looking at its design, you can see it's covered in spikes. It's like literally covered in spikes. Who would have thought? And it gets Protect, and it gets like Leech Seed. It gets like Thorn-related moves, and it's known for being really spiky. So I feel like, and Ferrothorn's a Pokemon where, like, if it got Spiky Shield, it would be pretty good, of course, but it wouldn't be busted, right? Like, it's only marginally better than Protect. I mean, it's a lot better than Protect, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not such a big deal that I feel like it would be unreasonable to give Ferrothorn Spiky Shield, given what kind of Pokemon it is. But yeah, that's number 8. Moving on, number 7. Ampharos does not learn Tail Glow. Ampharos is like the light Pokemon, or the lighthouse Pokemon or something. It has a tail that lights up. And so it seems to me like it should get Tail Glow. Volbeat, in a similar fashion, does get Tail Glow. It has a tail that glows, so it gets Tail Glow. Ampharos is a Pokemon. Tail Glow is, for the record, Tail Glow is an amazing ability. But they give Manaphy Tail Glow, right? And Manaphy is objectively a lot better than Ampharos. Ampharos is very slow. And, like, yes, it can run Agility. You could run Agility Tail Glow, but that still requires 2 turns to set up. And if they give Manaphy Tail Glow, I feel like you can justify giving Ampharos Tail Glow from a competitive standpoint. And from a design standpoint, it makes a ton of sense, right? I don't think I need to explain this one. It's pretty straightforward, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm shocked by that, personally. Let's move on. Number 6, this one in theory could be higher. Infernape, the fire monkey fighting Pokemon. Whatever, I don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. Infernape does not learn Inferno. Let's take a moment to think about that. Infernape is like, I saw an episode in the anime, and Infernape he fights Electivire, and like, he lights everything on fire. Like, I don't know why there are spectators, because there probably, in real life, there wouldn't have been spectators after that fight. Like, it is like a blaze, which is actually one of Infernape's abilities as well. And yet, for some reason, Infernape does not learn Inferno. Yeah, just with the naming, that one really irks me. That's why he's on the list. Again, Inferno's not a very good move. I've actually almost never seen it used. It's 50% accurate for those of you who don't know. Unless I'm forgetting, but I'm pretty sure it's 50% accurate, strong fire-type move, guaranteed burn. But it's 50% accurate, so it's almost, it's very rarely used. I don't think I've ever seen it used, actually. Sorry, Infernape. Can't win them all, can't win any of them. Next up is these boys. What do these Pokemon have in common? Let's look. Oh, they all are birds, they all have beaks. What do these things do? They don't learn Peck. The birds do not learn Peck. I don't really have that much to say about this one. Again, this one doesn't even matter from a competitive standpoint. There is no reason why they do not learn Peck. Let me actually, this seems so unreasonable to me. I'm going to do it live. I'm going to check. I'm just going to confirm right now, because it feels impossible that Pidgey does not learn Peck. I actually have backups. I did check, but Pidgeot has the ability Big Pecks. I want you to guess which move Pidgeot does not learn. You can Big Peck, but you can't Peck. Yeah, so these guys don't learn Peck. It's ridiculous. I can't justify that in any way, shape, or form. Peck isn't even a strong move. Number 3, personal least favorite of mine, Pokemon. Incineroar does learn Roar, does not learn Incinerate. So, I don't know what to say about this one. Incinerate is a relatively weak move. It hits both targets and removes any berries. It's not very good. So why don't they give it to Incineroar? I don't know. They give it Knockoff, so it has a single target option to remove berries. But for some reason, it doesn't learn Incinerate. And the fact that there are 2 moves that more or less make up Incineroar's name, Incinerate and Roar, Incinerate Roar, Incineroar, right? Like, it seems like it should learn both of those moves. It does not. I don't know why. I can't tell you. Pokemon, explain yourself. Number 3. Sorry, I don't do any. This video would probably be more clear to follow if I did post-com editing, but it's hard to do daily uploads and also like edit stuff because I'm not good at editing, so I have other people help me. Regardless, let's move on. Number 3. Aurorus. Aurorus. Let's guess what move Aurorus does not learn. Aurora Veil. Aurorus, which sets hail, which is named Aurorus, does not learn Aurora Veil. I don't know. I cannot explain to you why this is the case, but it makes me angry. It makes me very angry. I don't understand. It doesn't learn Power Gem either. Power Gem, at least it's not in the name. Like, at least Power Gem is not. At least it's not called Power Gemus, right? And the thing is, like, okay, maybe they were like, we don't want to give Hail Pokemon Aurora Veil, but they give Alolan Ninetales Aurora Veil. But Aurorus, which is presumably, let's check actually. I would be willing to bet that Aurorus is like the Aurora Pokemon or something. If it is, I'm just gonna yell. Aurorus is the Tundra Pokemon. Okay, well, Aurorus does not learn Aurora Veil. Everyone's upset. I'm upset. Let's go to number 2. It was tough between number 2 and number 1, but number 1 has bothered me for ages, so it gets the spot. But number 2 is Growlithe. Sorry, maybe you didn't hear me. Growlithe does not learn. Any guesses? The answer is Growl. Growlithe doesn't learn Growl. I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know what to tell you. Growlithe doesn't learn Growl. I can't even talk about this one. It's ridiculous. Growlithe is a fire dog, for those of you who are unable to see. That's cool. You don't have to be able to see to watch this kind of video. But if you are unclear about Growlithe's design, it's a fire dog. And I have dogs, and they sometimes growl, and they are not even made of fire. And even worse, Growlithe is called Growlithe. I feel like I'm explaining very basic things here, but you have to understand that it's ridiculous. I don't know why this thing doesn't learn Growl. I have to move on because otherwise I'm gonna be upset. We're gonna do some honorable mentions. I don't have images for them. I forgot. I'm sorry. Other options. Oh, and thank you also. A lot of these came from Twitter. Thank you to everyone who suggested things on Twitter. I asked this question on Twitter for a video. What Pokemon do not learn moves that should learn moves? And so a lot of these came from there. I knew some of them, but yeah. Thank you to everyone who participated in the Twitter question. Other Pokemon that don't learn moves that should. Zangoose does not learn Cut. Zangoose has sharp claws. Its Pokedex entries talk about its sharp claws. Can't cut. Electrode, the ball Pokemon, the electric ball Pokemon, does not learn Rapid Spin. It's a ball. It has to spin to move, and it is very fast. It's one of the fastest Pokemon. Does not learn Rapid Spin. Personal really thing that irks me, not that, like it's not that crazy, but Empoleon doesn't learn Iron Head. Its best Steel-type move is Steel Wing, I think. And it's really unfortunate because in doubles, Empoleon has had a couple of metagames where it could have been really good, specifically 2016 and 2019. But literally because it doesn't learn Iron Head, it's like not usable. Or not, it's at least not as good as it could be. So that one really bothers me a lot because there have been a couple times where I really wanted to use Empoleon because it gets Defiant, which would be awesome. But it doesn't get Iron Head, so you really can't justify it. And then lastly, for the honorable mentions, Hitmonlee and Hitmontop, which are the spinning and the kicking version of the Hitmons, both learn Sucker Punch. But Hitmonchan, which is the punching version of the Hitmons, does not learn Sucker Punch. I think the reason for that is because Sucker Punch is called like Sneak Attack or Surprise Attack or something in Japanese, so I think that's more of like a translation error, but that's still pretty ridiculous. Anyway, number 1 Pokemon. The Pokemon that makes me so immeasurably angry that it does not learn this move. Any guesses? Ready? Here it is. Bronzong. The Bronze Bell Pokemon does not learn Heal Bell. Bronzong is a Psychic-type Pokemon, and it is a Bell Pokemon. Heal Bell is a Psychic-type move. Bronzong is a Psychic-type Pokemon. Heal Bell is a Psychic-type move. Bronzong is a Bell Pokemon. Heal Bell is a Bell move. It doesn't learn Heal Bell. It's like actually ridiculous. Like it actually... Whoever made this decision, whoever made Bronzong's move pool should go to jail. They belong in jail. Go to jail. This is not legal anymore. This is actually ridiculous. And I could yell about this for a while, but I think I should stop because it's so clear. It's like the easiest like gimme ever. Like the Bell Pokemon, the Bronze Bell Pokemon, the Psychic type Bronze Bell Pokemon should learn the Psychic type only Bell move. Heal Bell? Is there any other Bell? Is it the only Bell related attack? I don't know. I'm gonna end the video here because yeah, it actually makes me really frustrated because it really, I don't know, in singles especially, it would make Bronzong so much better. And it already gets Safeguard, so why not Heal Bell? I don't know. I can't answer that for you. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is a little bit different than what I normally do, but I had a lot of fun making it, so let me know if I forgot anything down below, if there's any Pokemon that you think should get certain moves that don't. There was a lot that I didn't include, but like made sense as well. I was just trying to narrow it down, but yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.